from Southborough Street Community, and this is the second May Day festival that we've had here on Southborough Cricket Pitch, and we've probably been planning this one since the last one finished, so it's been a year in the making. We've got about 50 stalls this year, I think, or just over 50 stalls, more food stalls. We've got like bouncy castle and all sorts of things this year, and more people, hopefully, I think more people have actually come. Word spreads, yeah, lots of people, lots of dogs, lots of children dressed up as May kings and queens, which is lovely. We are the first people to put a maypole here since, about 1800s, early 1800s, when it was banned by the church that's in front of me. But they're very, very relaxed now, and they have allowed us to have a maypole back on Southborough Common.
So this maypole goes to all sorts of parties. It goes to pagan events, it goes to private birthdays, weddings, it's been on television, it's currently in Harper's Bazaar, where it was used for a fashion shoot, and it comes from the original maypole dancing was done, I think, in Roman times, by the Romans, who tied ribbons to a tree and then just danced around the tree. But it's tying the wishes for the coming season. For pagans, May Day is the beginning of summer, and obviously they want their crops to be brilliant, and so they can eat for the whole year. So they put a lot of energy into good wishes to get the crops growing, and so it's always a massive, massive festival, Beltane. It's the first fire festival of the summer in the pagan calendar. So yes, that's where it originally comes from. Couples used to dance around it for Beltane, and they'd pair the boys and the girls off. And if they liked each other, they went off for a year and a day. And a year and a day later, if they still liked each other, they'd jump over a broomstick or something similar. And if they didn't like each other after a year and a day, they just said, "Oh, bye." So there's been a lot of stories that sort of, come through the history for Beltane. We like it here. Actually, we came last year. We had such a lovely time. Everyone was so lovely. We were asked to come back, and we said, "Oh yes." Well, we could have been in about 12 different places today very easily. Yeah, it is. It's just a lovely day, and it's just nice when you get the children involved, and it's just nice to see them just dancing around with a piece of ribbon instead of, they don't even think about technology for an hour or two. So yeah, we just love it. We just love doing things where children are.
Robin, would you be a lady in waiting? Yeah, awesome. Will you come over here for me? Stand here.
Lady in waiting.
Elisa, would you be a lady in waiting? Thank you so much. Come over here for me. Awesome. Florrie, will you be our May Queen? Come over here then, my darling, over to there. Well done, give them a round of applause, guys. Brilliant job. Okay, where's our May Kings? Where have they gone? We've got May
Kings.
We lost one.
Got one gentleman here, so he looks like
King here. There he is.
I'm Mandy Wharton, and I'm one of the organisers of Southborough in Bloom, which means we're going to get the best hanging basket, the best front garden, the best sunflower, or what else is there? Oh, the photographs for under 18-year-olds, and get everyone involved in the community. So today we're just here sort of making sure people are interested, who's interested, and which streets want to be involved with it. So the flowers, everyone's donated plants, and they're going to donations or swap plant for another plant, and just raising interest really for this year. And we're going to get flyers out to those roads and word of mouth, and this is why we're here today, so everyone talks to everybody else and gets word out there. That's the best way. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on all the forums, but at the end of the day it's talk, word of mouth. There will be a competition, and the Mayor of Southborough will be judging it, probably towards the end of July.
So I'm Kat Vezmar, part of Vezmar, and this is all of my work that I've produced. So a lot of it is based on sea themes, and it's acrylic pour on canvas with like high gloss finish. So I've got a selection of ornaments, I've also got some coasters, I've got canvases, postcards, some prints. I've always been artistic since a young age, and then at the start of lockdown, like many, started creating again, and just didn't stop. And I think that's what I love about it, because you have a concept in mind, but also because of the medium, it's like fluid, and so there is that experimental factor.
I'm Michelle Parfitt and I make ceramics. I don't have my own studio at the moment, although that is something I'd really like at some point at home. But I have a membership at a local studio, so I make my stuff there. I just took like a 5-week throwing course a couple of years ago, like just before lockdown. And then I really enjoyed that. And then I think during lockdown, I couldn't do anything, so it was all just like in my head, and I was always thinking about it. So as soon as I could like go out and do it again, I was like, I got super hooked, I think. So yeah, it was great.
And what gives you inspiration?
Loads of stuff, I suppose. Like, I think a lot of it is almost like trial and error, and seeing kind of like play, like for example, like these, I just like had built something, and then I was just like, I have a cheese grater, and then just started like grating it and seeing like, oh, I quite like that texture, and like, so doing, I think just a lot of like playing around with the materials is mainly how I kind of like, yeah, exactly, learn how to do stuff.
Lovely.
But yeah.
And I love your spoon.
Oh, thank you. Little spoons.
They are such fun.
Yeah, they're quite, yeah, I quite enjoy making those because I can make my, like, yeah, different faces on each one.
Yes.
But yeah, there are loads, because I don't think I quite have like a set technique or style that I really, you know, that's the only thing I do. I quite like experimenting with like different types of things.
And do you take commissions?
I do.
I could see someone having the whole family.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's a great idea. I should pitch that on my Instagram.
Dog, you know?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh no, thank you.
Bye.
Cheers.
Some rags and reminders, spread your wares on the ground. Well, I've got time if you're dealing right. I'm just hanging around. Meet me on the corner when the lights are coming on, and I'll be there. I promise I'll be there. Down the empty streets we'll disappear into the dawn if you have dreams enough to share. Hey, Mr. Dream Seller, where have you been? Tell me, have you dreams I can see? I came along just to bring you this song. Can you spare one dream for me? Thank you very much.